my elders on the boat, I proudly welcome you to my beautiful native tidal Kaurna country. I do this in the spirit of reconciliation, where we all need to walk together side by side and share each other's culture. So on behalf of my community, I welcome you to land, and I also welcome you to my beautiful sea, as we have land, sea and air rights. So looking forward to our tour today. Natalia, thank you.
We'll open the Adelaide Ocean Safari with the official cutting of the ribbon.
Adelaide Ocean Safari is a new tourism venture in South Australia, owned and run by Tony and Sandy Coppins, who have run the award-winning tour operation Kangaroo Island Ocean Safari for almost a decade. This new venture builds on the company's heritage of combining coastal cruises with cultural tours, and will give passengers a fresh and eye-opening glimpse into the Aboriginal history of Adelaide and its shoreline.
It's a great story from the Kaurna people about the saltwater people along the coast here. So we've got the Adelaide Cultural Safari on land, of course, and now we've got the Adelaide Ocean Safari, where we do the saltwater people story up and down the coast here. So that was it's something that for the tourism space that the story is not being told so often. So we've put this together so that we can get out on the water and tell the story up and down the coastline here.
Actually, a lot of people don't know that the early settlers, they rocked up here in summer. So in summer, the Kaurna people were living up on top here in the hills in caves. Now, as you can see here, we can see on the horizon all the way around the coast. So when we were living in the hills, we had eyes on Charles Sturt before we even knew that we saw him come around here in the bay.
As with its Kangaroo Island operations, Adelaide Ocean Safari has permits to allow its cruisers to interact with marine mammals like seals, sea lions and dolphins. And despite their marketing material being awash with marine creatures, the real-life meetings out on the water with sea creatures always seem to take passengers by surprise.
And over the side, we had a dolphin with us this morning. That was unexpected.
Well, not for us.
Not for you.
No, that's
the dolphin in the logo.
Yeah, that's right, dolphin in the logo.
This South Australian family-owned and operated Indigenous business has just won another tourism award. And Tony and Sandy put much of that success down to the knowledge, experience and character of their Kangaroo Island team. And at the launch of its Adelaide operations, Tony was quick to highlight the calibre of the team members based at the new headquarters in Glenelg.
Chevy is also a marine biologist, and she's done her thesis out the front here on all the dolphins and marine life, so she brings a whole heap of knowledge here. James is our new skipper, works for us for a long time. I've known James since we're at school. We were both outstanding students at school, outstanding in the hallway, so that's where we got to know each other. And of course all of this experience is what we're here to do, is about our training for Aboriginal people, Aboriginal kids, but everyone, but of course Aboriginal kids. Ricky O'Loughlin is our first one of our first kids off the rack to come on board. So Ricky's brings a whole new dimension for us. He's a great lad and has just started decking and will eventually drive this boat. So all of this knowledge that we have here with Chevy and James, myself, Ricky's learning, and eventually Ricky will be driving this boat, and we'll have other young Aboriginal people here, Kaurna people especially, on board, because we want to have a pathway to employment for Aboriginal youth to have the training and knowledge. So, regardless if they stay here in Adelaide or they go back on country, we want to be able to get shipboard safety tickets, get coxswain's tickets, get recently done responsible service of alcohol licence, and all of the things that they're for the skills that set kids up for life, whether they stay with us or not. Driving our buses and guiding, we really want to train heaps of guides up, because we've seen there's a big avenue there for that.
While Sandy and Tony have steered the HR side of their business into safe waters, they're always looking for new ways to improve their operations. And one of the options used so far has been to attend workshops run by Adelaide Business Hub as part of its Digital Solutions SA program.
You've done some workshops through the Adelaide Business Hub. One in particular, one of your staff members came to mind about
Yes.
podcasting. So it had just started with you.
Yeah.
But you've also done one with Hayden.
I
What
did.
was the gist of that, and what have you put into action as a result?
It was a great opportunity to meet with other businesses there. We got a chance to sit down and how we can collaborate and how we can work on our online marketing together. And I think the important thing is about trying to support each other in Adelaide, working together. Put each other on your websites. Collaborative marketing obviously increases your Google listing, and just about working together. But it was really nice to meet all the other businesses in Adelaide. And just exposure for each of our businesses as well.
So going to those sorts of workshops, something you recommend?
Absolutely. Yeah, you always take things from every workshop and it's something you implement into your business, and every little thing that you do makes a difference, and changes are important for growth.
With a purpose-built boat engineered to the highest safety standards and with 2 experienced operators at the helm, Adelaide Ocean Safari has charted a course for success on a voyage to help South Australia boost its share of international cultural tourism.
There's probably not a whole lot happening on the water, definitely with Aboriginal tourism. So we've got a very unique product here that we've been able to put together, and to be able to get out on the water, the tourism side of it's very unique as far as having the opportunity to go out and tell that story. The tourism itself is growing, with Europeans and Americans, Asian market, looking for that cultural story in Australia. And in South Australia, we've got one of the fantastic stories to be able to share.
And how many dolphins are on the payroll?
Well, there's quite a few out there at the moment. So we're just coming into calving season.
Right.
So they've split up a little bit, but in the afternoons and the mornings you'll see them right in on the coast. So the bottlenose dolphins along the coast here, and they're territorial, so they live all along the coast in little pods.